We've now left Khao Lan Lake and we're in Khao Sok National Park. We've been kayaking along this river now for about half an hour or so. Before we call it a day, the weather's starting to look good and we're going to take our guide up on his offer to take us down this river. Basically, we get dropped off, we put our stuff away, he comes back an hour later, he's got a big kayak in the back of his vehicle, and next thing I know, we're being driven to somewhere where we're going to get dropped off and go down this river. And we're hoping just maybe we can pull this off and come across just a few more snakes. And there we have it. He calls out, it's a mangrove snake up in this tree. So, we jump out, park the kayak off to the side, and we try to get this mangrove down off this tree. We're successful, I grab it, and here it is. Another new snake that we hadn't filmed previously on this trip. So I'm feeling really lucky. And that is a mangrove tree snake. Not quite fully grown, could be a small male. They get double, sometimes almost triple this size. Now this is in the Boiga genus. This is a rear fang snake. Basically what that means is that its saliva does have a mild toxin in it, but it does not have proper venom glands or hollowed out fangs to deliver any sort of venom. Since this snake is now trying to take a bite out of me, it's a great opportunity to show what the fangs actually look like, rear fang. They're just behind the eye. It's this area right where my nail is, and he wants to take a bite down. But the fang, actually the teeth, right here on either side of the mouth, those are the elongated fangs, hence the name rear fang. The method by which that it would utilize that venom is it would have to chew. It has elongated fangs in the rear of the mouth here, and it would have to chew and chew and chew and create somewhat of an open wound for that saliva to work its way in. Just absolutely beautiful. We found another mangrove. This one's a lot easier to see. If you follow my tongs straight up, I'm standing directly underneath it. It's about the same size as the last one, maybe just a tad bigger, but that's just a good example of how they perch up like that right over water. If there's any sort of threat, they just drop right into the water. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit bigger than the last one. And there it is. Second mangrove. Yeah, this one's definitely a little bit bigger than the other. A little bit stronger. Starting to musk on my arm, you can see it there. When they feel threatened, they emit a very strong smelling musk. That's normal. Most snakes will do that, especially when they feel threatened. But nothing that a little bit of soap and water won't fix. So as we get down towards the end of our kayak adventure, it's pouring rain, wind is blowing, it's cold, and while we're miserable, I'm still feeling a sense of accomplishment because we played this out to the very, very end. We found snakes, we videoed snakes right to the very last afternoon and evening. I'm feeling very accomplished, and the very next morning, we're flying out and we're going home. So in the last 4 weeks, we traveled all over Thailand. This is an amazing country with so much stuff to see, so much to experience. We started off in the rice farms, a totally different environment compared to jungle. We then went up into the north towards the Burma border. We experienced caves and a bit of altitude in Thailand. And then from there we went all the way down to the south and we experienced a whole nother environment, jungle and caves and lake environment. It's an amazing country, and the last 4 weeks have been phenomenal. It's an experience that I'll never forget. And We're already planning and looking towards our next adventure. It's going to be in that region somewhere, I'm sure. But we feel like we can bring it, and we're going to do it again.